So I'm just here to voice my opinion of the Mayweather-McGregor fight. First of all, I think there's like a 99% chance that Mayweather will win. It would be a fluke for McGregor to win. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it would be a fluke. Um, it's not McGregor's sport. Uh, the only way I see McGregor even feasibly winning, I was reading an article somewhere, it's like he would have to do things that are borderline illegal, like not enough for McGregor to be penalized, but stuff you're not supposed to do that gets them separated. Um, like elbowing just enough to get them separated, like sort of illegal, but not enough to get penalized. And if he does that all night long, Mayweather would get tired. That's the only scenario besides just a lucky punch that I see McGregor winning. And I don't even see that happening. I'm like 99% sure Mayweather will win. And not only will he win, I don't even think it'll be a long fight. All of that said, I still think this is a good idea for McGregor. First of all, he's going to get tons of money just for doing one fight. For the money alone, it's worth it. But then the other thing to think about is, let's just say I'm right, that McGregor basically doesn't have a chance. And McGregor gets beaten easily. Even then, he can always say, well, you beat me at boxing, but I could beat you in MMA. Right? He can always say that. Just because you beat me at your sport doesn't mean you would beat me at my sport. He's playing Mayweather in Mayweather's favorite arena in Vegas, in his rules with his people. Mayweather has the complete home field advantage. Now, what if that was reversed? What if they're doing MMA and they're doing it in Ireland the way McGregor likes to do it? Then, of course, Mayweather wouldn't have a chance. So McGregor can always bring that up even if he loses. I'm sure he'll lose, but he can always say that. Plus, he's going to get rich off this fight either way, even if he loses. And then the interesting thing about that is I've looked up, Mayweather has tons and tons more money than McGregor does. So the argument McGregor could make is, well, how come you have so much more money than me, even though in MMA I'm a better fighter than you? He could make the argument that boxers are overpaid and MMA fighters are underpaid. And the really interesting thing about this is in a real street fight, I'm not talking about boxing, I'm not talking about MMA, I just mean if McGregor and Mayweather got in a street fight, I'm almost positive McGregor would win. And some people say, well, come on, he's younger. And that is part of it. The other part of it is the style, what MMA is. MMA is less limitations compared to boxing. You can use not just punches, pretty much your whole body. I mean, there's still some limitations in MMA of things you can't do there that you could do in a street fight. You can't poke their eyes out, for example. There's a few things you can't do. But since MMA has a lot less limitations, it's closer to what a real street fight would be. Conor McGregor is trained to use his entire body, not just throwing punches. Mayweather has perfected just punches. That's why he's going to beat McGregor. But this is the argument that McGregor can make, what I'm saying right now. And plus, he's going to get rich even by losing. On the flip side of the coin, Mayweather is going to get even more rich off of this fight since he's going to win. And then his record is 49-0. If he goes out with this, it's 50-0, which is a nice round even number. I want McGregor to win. I don't give a crap about McGregor as a person, and I don't dislike Mayweather as a person. To me, it's just MMA versus boxing. I like MMA better than boxing for the reasons I'm explaining. That's all. I really don't. I think it would be a fluke for McGregor to win, but I think he's going to come out the winner in the long run, even if he loses, if you see what I'm saying. That's all.